We've been telling you about the dangers of sexting for months now, but now there's a plan in the works to make it illegal for anyone in South Carolina from 12 to 17 years old. So what, you may ask, is sexting? Well, here's the definition. It's the act of sending sexually explicit messages or photos electronically, primarily between mobile phones. Now, attorneys say young people who send such photos could face prosecution for obscenity or child pornography. In Pennsylvania, 6 high school students faced child pornography charges after 3 teenage girls took nude or semi-nude photos of themselves and shared them with male classmates via their cell phones. Now, according to reports, the case was eventually resolved in juvenile court, but all 6 students were sentenced to curfew and community service. Each of them, though, did get their cell phones back. Now, according to one study by the National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancy, 20% of the teens they surveyed said they had sent or posted nude or semi-nude photos or videos of themselves. Now, South Carolina lawmakers are taking a stand against sexting with a new bill pre-filed at the State House. Robert Kittle has the story.
Some teenagers might seem like they have their cell phones attached to their bodies, but state lawmakers are more worried about teens who use their cell phones to send text messages with attachments of their bodies. Nude or semi-nude photos of themselves or others. It's called sexting, and 20% of teens admit doing it. Senator Brad Hutto pre-filed a bill with 2 other senators to make sexting a crime for those 12 to 17.
You may have sent it to your boyfriend thinking, oh, I'm going to send it to you for your birthday and make your day, whatever. That people just don't think through, particularly kids, the long-term ramifications of this.
What's happened in some other states is that they don't have laws against sexting, so teens who get caught doing this end up getting charged with possession of child pornography, a serious felony that can mean prison time. Instead of a criminal case, this bill would make it a civil case that would not go on a teen's record. Penalties would be a fine of up to $100 and/or going to a class about the consequences of sexting, like losing out on job opportunities in the future. The goal is to educate teens.
It's also designed to give parents maybe a tool to say, I've told you not to do it, but now let me tell you what. The state of South Carolina has told you not to do it.
Robert Kittle, WSAV News 3.
Now, the senator says the bill would not give police the right to search teens' phones to look for cases of sexting. He thinks most of the enforcement would be after a parent complains or when a teacher or school resource officer might see or hear about it. Well, how can you protect your child? We're getting you answers tonight. There's at least one smartphone application that can help parents protect their kids. It's called Mobile Media Guard. The app continuously scans images sent to and from your child's phone, alerting you when it discovers new media. Now, once a picture is taken or sent to your kid's phone, you can see it on the Mobile Media Guard website. Now, again, that website is mobilemediaguard.com, and subscriptions cost about $4.50 a month. Well, and for teens, here's what you should do if you get a sext photo. First, delete it immediately. Don't send it to anybody else. And make sure to tell any sort of trusted adult or parent the full story so they know exactly how to support you. And if it's a friend that's sexting you, talk to them and tell them to stop and inform them of the dangers of sexting. And if that sexting keeps showing up in your phone, talk to your friend's parents, school authorities, or the police. Well, we asked our Facebook fans' opinions about a sexting law. Missy says government can't keep regulating everything that we and our children do. When did parents lose their rights to raise a messed up kid? And Brittany says, how about they start by taking so much sex off of TV during daytime hours? There are no shows that are children friendly for that age anymore. And David writes, it's difficult to legislate morality. Well, you can add to the conversation yourself just by liking the WSAV Facebook page.